If you with me, throw your hands up. You stop it. Bring it in. Mercenary, falling out to the remix. Like this. On my west side, players, throw your hands up. And on my east side, players, throw your hands up. And on my south side, players, throw your hands up. And on my north side, players, throw your hands up. Right check, 1, 2, thought I told you. Coming through with the crew, mercenary soldiers. Alabama to the shot, you gonna fly with me in the leg.
Chicago has produced some of the best ball players in the world right here. And it's because they consistently come out and do what they say they're gonna do, whether it's on the west side, north side, or south side, you get the same performance.
You know, you get brothers here to give you handles, you get good defensive players. You know, certain cities you only get 1 or 2 things out of their game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like New York, you always gonna get the ball handler. That's everybody in New York gonna do that ball handling thing. Nobody's game out of Chicago is the same.
It is a difference in street basketball from west side to south side. West side basketball, guys are more competitive, more defensive. On the south side of Chicago, there's more offensive, more open basketball, picking the ball up and run. On the west side of Chicago, which is street basketball, it's more defense, more hard-nosed ball, push the guy down, you know, hard basketball, hard-nosed street basketball. You get a lot of bruises on the west side.
Now, this thing that we're talking about, playground ball, is the only place where the selection process is pure. And what I mean by that is what determines if you play out here or not and who you are is actually what's supposed to determine it. What you carry with you when you walk out here, your talent level, simple as that.
I think every pro growing up playing the street ball is what made them a pro, in my opinion. Because, like I say, the street ball gives you that toughness to compete. I mean, every guy in the league are competitive.
What you think the NBA is now? All it is street ball. The crossover dribble, the alley-oop dunk, that's street ball. But back then, when he played, it wasn't allowed, because he done all that. Billy Harris done all of that.
When you got to be able to shoot a jumper, and you got to determine which way the wind is blowing. And this is something that our guys in the 70s, I believe, did better than any. Because at Madden Park, he was shooting with the wind blowing, with people talking, rocks on the ground, handling the ball. You had to make all those adjustments. So when you went in the gym, you had your game together.
And I can remember we would get up in the morning on days that it would be 90-something degrees, and we're going from court to court.
We would play anywhere. We would sweep water off the concrete. We would shovel snow. We just wanted to play. We'd break in the gym to play and get put out, but we just loved to play, and because there were no hopes of going to college to play for a scholarship or playing the NBA, we just loved the game.
It's just a love for the game within itself. You go home, next day you're dreaming about what you're gonna do the next day. I mean, the real street ballers, they already know what they're gonna do the next time they come to the park. I'm gonna give them the same crossover, but this time I'm gonna hold it. It's about how you feel.
And when you put that much into something, it has to be special. It's almost a religious experience, you know?
Street ball basketball is trash talking. You dog the guy out, talk about him. You ain't nothing, man. I got you this time, man. You ain't nothing. You gonna get away from me. Face guy, you know, that's basketball.
What you doing? What you doing? Y'all got to help me. What you doing?
Billy Harris, he would trash talk to the fans about you.
Yeah.
He can't guard me.
You can't guard me.
He ain't nothing, ain't never been nothing. Today he ain't gonna be nothing. And then he go out and get 50 on you.
And Billy would talk about your mama.
Yep.
Because Billy was beyond trash talking, I think.
I came out here to annihilate you, to destroy you, to talk about your mama, do whatever. But the bottom line, when I leave here, I want you totally beaten.
It's not bragging if you can back it up. So I let my game do the talking. I never was the trash talking. And I think back then it was more signifying than it was trash talking.
The thing about trash talking is that, you know, don't let it happen. You know, don't let it happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Stop me from shutting me up and saying it. But see, now people get all offended and upset, and, you know, you say something about their mother, they don't know it. Get all that. It ain't personal, it's just part of the game. Don't take it personal.
No, man. Treat me like one.
You got a different type of ball player now. That ball player who starts his learning phase in organized ball, he's not the same type of player as that guy who learns it on the bricks first. See, nobody's out here to help you. There's no referee to keep a guy from slamming you when you go in here. So you got to learn how to play around that, through it or something. So it makes a tougher player.
You have to be committed if you're going to play this game. You have to learn to interact and play with other guys. Discipline, you know, you got to run your play. You got to do what you're supposed to do if your concept, offensively or defensively, is going to work. And that's something that you carry throughout the rest of your life.
Yeah, it also teaches you creativity. That's the thing. You know, it teaches you how to be creative, not just in doing what you do on the court, but expanding your mind to different things that you do.
Basketball has been, to me, a bridge, you know, to better things. Just like in my day, you know, everybody scream about gangs, this and that now. In my day, we had the same problems. They might be magnified now, but believe it or not, our basketball courts were always a sanctuary.
Oh, don't let me down, baby. I love to win.
What else would have a guy, and you're almost 50 years old, man, and you can't really walk by one of these balls, you know what I mean? If it's out there bouncing, man, it's like you got to go get it, you know? You got to go get it and pick it up and feel it and, you know, try to make it do some of the things that, you know, you used to make it do. Now, some people might say that I'm crazy. I never considered playing in the pros, being a Division I All-American, an accomplishment. What my greatest accomplishment is to me, when they say I'm the prince of these bricks out here. Now that's saying something. That's the only props that I need. As long as I got that, I'm cool.
Boy, you lost your man.
Get on up and jump. Get on up and